Hey, it's Jeff Walker, and today I want to talk about something that holds people back. In fact, this holds everyone back at one point or another. And it's the idea of my business is different, or that works for other people, but it won't work for me. And that's an excuse. I'm in the process, I teach people how to build their businesses, and I teach a super effective way to build your business. But when I'm out there, I first learned this when I was out there trying to sell people, frankly, because I got this great solution, and people would say, "Oh, that I can see it works. It's great, but my business is different." And anyone who's selling any type of business advice or any type of advice, frankly, period. I mean, if you're selling weight loss or dating or meditation or guitar playing, it doesn't matter. Your people are going to be saying, "Yeah, well, that might work for everyone else, but it doesn't work for me." Or, like I said, my business is different. Maybe, since you're watching this, you're probably an entrepreneur and you're thinking, well, yeah, but my business is different. And we all do this. I've done it before as well. But this thing really, really holds you back, because the reality is that 99% of the time it will work for you, and it will work in your business. You might have to tweak it a little bit, whatever it is. I'm not talking about my training or my products or any of my stuff. We're talking big picture. We're going meta. And it's way beyond your business. It's everywhere in your life. It's a lot easier. The quickest way to shortcut your growth and your learning process is to find good models. But if you're out there like actively disqualifying every model because I'm different, I can't shoot. Like here I am, shooting a video. 20 years ago when I started my business, the idea of that I would actually be shooting video, regularly shooting video, it was like the farthest thing from my mind. You have to evolve. You have to grow. But like I tell you what, when I first started shooting video, all my buddies, all my peers, they're all out in Southern California, and they're sitting on the beach with this beautiful beach scene, and I'm thinking, man, I wish I could shoot video, but I don't have a beach. I don't live on a beach. I can't sit there and show them I'm living on a beach. And that actually, that thought was in my head. How idiotic was that? Look at these views. I think you probably get a nice reflection here, right? I live in this beautiful spot. But I didn't see that, because I was like, I'm different from them. I don't have that asset that they do. We all do this. And to the level that you do it, you hold yourself back. And if you're saying, no, I don't do that, I'm different. Well, yeah, you do it. We all do it. But you got to stop. It's something you want to cut out. You want to cut out that it won't work for my business. The one place you do want to focus on that, if you're looking at a model, at something someone else is doing, a technique, a strategy, whatever, and you think about employing that in your business or in your life somewhere, you have to say, well, does that align with my values? And I'm thinking about my business, and in marketing, there's all kinds of things you can do that I don't feel comfortable with. No value judgments. They're just not the things I'm going to do in my business to drive sales. I have, discovered with some things, so I'm not going to take those things as a model. So in that case, my business is different. But in general, one of the quickest ways you can grow within your business is look laterally. Look at businesses that, are not in your market. They're not in your niche. Maybe they have a completely different style of marketing. Maybe they're completely different. But if you look and say, what do they have that I can use? Instead of saying, well, they're having great success, but it's not going to work in my business. So look at it and say, what can I take from that business? And that, you can have incredible, incredible learnings. Instead of being like, one time, I still do, but I used to put out tons and tons of case studies. And I had like one case study of someone who was, had guitar instruction sites. So he taught how to play the guitar. And I remember getting a question from someone, and they said, well, that's great, but my business is different. And I'm like, okay, well, what's your business? And they said, well, I teach how to play piano. And I'm like, really? You really see that as being different? That's the level that most people are. Even though something's right in front of them, they say, my business is different. So don't do that. Like I said, unless you see unless it's a complete values conflict, look for what you can take. Look what's similar. Look for someone who's having success and take inspiration from that success, instead of saying, well, here's my excuse why that won't work for me. So there you go. This really holds a lot of people back. It holds all of us back at one time or another. And the more you can work to eliminate it from your life, the better you're going to be. So I'm Jeff Walker. If you're watching this anywhere else besides at my blog at jeffwalker.com, head on over there. That's where all the goodies are. That's where all the discussion is. Scroll down, leave a comment. Give me a thumbs up button or a thumbs down button, whatever. Just give me some reaction. Like my page, subscribe to my channel, and let's go get them this week.